It's week 2 of the NFL, and we'll see the Voyagers' superstar wide receiver. There were no answers for him a week ago, going well over 100 yards with several stops in the end zone. It's the Voyagers and the Black Knights, and it comes your way next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called space. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. And they'll send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And that's really good field position they were given. Now, nothing's a gimme. We know that. But I know his goal, have the field goal kicker just stay on the bench. They want to put it in the end zone and get 6 out of this one. If they don't, I think it'll feel like a disappointment.
There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Up the middle they go. Boris. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. To throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Pearson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete here. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just match protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep the quarterback upright.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Chance so good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
It's now 4th and goal.
And this one is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they can't bring him down. There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, Burris. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. But you look at this defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the Pats.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
They bring their punter out there now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there. On
2nd down now, it's Baker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
8-yard pickup. And an Overland first down.
On play action, they'll throw. Open man, this is Lewis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. He finds his man complete. That's Mills. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Mills. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Up the middle they go. Baker. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. Third and 7 now. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Voyagers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Houston set to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's first and goal. And, gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Voyagers take a 3-touchdown lead. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there. Try to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Voyagers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it.
And he coughed it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mills. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down, Voyagers.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
To number 2. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
Back to throw here. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now back to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And an Oakland first down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Baker, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 7. First down, Voyagers.
Up the middle they go. It's Baker. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Voyagers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Burris, and he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
And an Oakland first down.
He'll drop to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. Back to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now out comes Houston. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests. But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, nice move. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and they will take over 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
And an Oakland 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, left side. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
That is caught. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's into space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bass. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Davis now to return it. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
Houston's offense taking over again.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Check white. Switch, yellow, black one, yellow, line, check pink.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Pearson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Blue check, opposite, green.
They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. This game, it was well in hand early.